Hello friends, welcome to another rousing episode of everything I cooked for my clients in the Hamptons. You guys should know the drill by now. I always get started on the dessert and the stuff that takes the longest, and I wanted to take advantage of the amazing stone fruit that we have going on right now. So I threw together a quick pistachio crumble and made this vanilla orange creme fraiche sauce, and then I grabbed some black plums, apricots, and some nectarines and just marinated them with a little vanilla butter, some olive oil, orange juice, and a tiny bit of sugar. It's just not a Chef Riley meal without fresh baked sourdough, so I threw in a loaf, and look how gorgeous she is. And then I got going on the prep for the rest of the dinner. We had a pretty simple menu tonight, which I was okay with. Got going on a red sauce with plenty of basil and let that stew on the back of the stove while I prepped my chicken for some chicken parm. I like to use a meat mallet to pound the cutlets so that all of them are super even. And you know, in my kitchen, we always clean as we go. I breaded all the chicken cutlets because that does take a little while and they can sit in the fridge for a little bit. And then I got rocking on all the veg work for tonight. Went with some parm, roasted cauliflower, and broccoli, and I hit that with plenty of lemon zest. Then I rocked out the salad. Tonight we were doing a Caesar-ish salad with some endive and some frisee lettuce, plenty of shaved parm, and of course I turned some leftover sourdough into these beautiful little croutons that we'll add later. Then I got rocking and rolling on frying all of the cutlets for the chicken parm and getting to assembly while the pasta cooked. I like to layer my chicken parm with a little bit of aged provolone and fresh mozzarella, so you kind of get that nice mix of cheeses. And then everything was starting to come together. Finished the veggies with some fresh herb and lots of lemon juice, and then I tossed together the salad with those little croutons. Is there anything more beautiful than bubbly cheese? I think not. Last minute, just hit that chicken parm with some fresh basil, and then I drained the pasta and topped it with the remainder of that sauce that I had. And while everyone was digging in on the coziest meal of all time, I cleaned up the kitchen and then finished up dessert. I threw that marinated stone fruit under the broiler for a bit just to brown them, but not to turn them into mush. And then I served them super hot with that ice cold vanilla creme fraiche and the pistachio crumble. And that, my friends, is all in a day's work.